Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Stoneshard, shall we? Alright, fantastic. Well, here we are with our terrific night, and we're picking up where we left off. I need a drink, apparently. So what have we been doing? Well, we've been doing some work here, trying to make money. We have the main quest line, gathering the caravan, that we're still kind of working on, obviously. We need to earn 1,000 crowns. That's not going to be hard because we have 700, but I don't want to use the money for that right now. I'd like to level up and get stronger before I, go get crazy. We still have the merchant's request to get a bison pelt and horns. We have the tailor's request to find a bear pelt, and we have the merchant's request to acquire moose and deer antlers. So we're looking for all those things. Now, I took a contract way back here in Osbrook, the first town, because it's going to be easy for us. So it's like easy money to just kind of grind up, I think, and then be able to afford heavier armor in the second town. And I'm excited to do that. Now, if I look inside my little chest here, I have all these unidentified items, and I've kind of come to the conclusion that realistically trying to sell these is probably a mistake. I mean, it just doesn't seem like they're going to sell for as much as the identification scroll would even cost me. I have some items here, and I'm curious on how I can use them. I'm going to put this old contract in the box because it doesn't seem to do anything. A lot of these, I'm going to put this away. A lot of these items I'd like to sell. I'd like to offload some of this if I could. But we need to finish the contract anyway, and we only have 2 days to do that. So let's get cracking. I think I should be able to just take it out in one go, unless something, fundamental has happened to the difficulty level. So nobody's going to buy this quiver from me, which is an absolute travesty. I have plenty of food, I have this shovel, which I can't do much with. So what I'm going to do is this. This could be a complete disaster, but I'm going to just make some choices, and I'm going to store the quiver on the ground, and I'm going to take this out, and I'm going to put the shovel in, not use it for now, and then I'm going to store this on the ground. And I'm just going to see how long items, and including this spear, I'm going to drop it. I'm going to see how long they'll just sit there, without me even putting it in the chest. They're right there. I haven't left. And if I go downstairs, do they disappear when I get up? I'm not going to be heartbroken. I'm just doing this for science. I'm going to go up the steps. Do it. They persist just like they do normally, so maybe it takes a day or so for them to pass. Maybe if I zone into the dungeon, then they will pass, and then, I'll be more mindful, but we'll see. Hey, Grognak, what is up, my friend? So good to see you. How you doing? So I'm going to go to the dungeon. I have plenty of stuff. Let's just fill up the old water bottle. There we go. Drink from that, and let's roll. I don't know how they would do it. And this game is still very, very much in like early days for its development. But it would be cool. I need to search. I don't want to get bit by a snake. It would be cool if they would implement some kind of overworld traveling system. But that like basically just let you from the town select where you want to go, and then you just go there. But if you get like waylaid by enemies or something, well then, okay, that's fine. The game would like zoom in and you'd have to fight. But otherwise you could just travel. Hey, Delta, good evening, my friend. Do they have seasonal weather? That's a great question. I have not seen seasons change, but what this game does have, Delta, is day and night. So you're going to get day and night shifts, and you'll get fog, like, in the morning, the light will change dramatically when it becomes night. So it's a really cool... I mean, the detail in this game, Delta, is fantastic. I'm going to eat this. So it's like, you know, there's all these little things going around, like with butterflies, and, you know, we talked about the birds to eat the corpses, and there's just a lot of vegetation and fantastic attention to detail. The graphics in this game are quite pleasant. There's a bird, it'll fly away. You can't even interact with those. They're just purely cosmetic, but they're great. They really add to the atmosphere. You see these bodies right here of some bandits that I killed. Eventually the crows will come, the carrion birds will come and start picking away at them. And so it's just one of those games that's got a little voice acting in it, for at least, you know, Varen. And it has very nice audio touches and visual touches. And the game systems themselves are also pretty good. They're coming a long way. They have more to do. But it's neat to see that they're evolving it. Hey, Gimme Onion, what is up, my friend? Yes, you are. I recognize you immediately. I'm doing great. Thank you for all your comments on that game, by the way. Everyone is really just giving me so much great advice without spoiling the game to help me out, and I totally appreciate it. Valheim is fantastic as well. That's another game with just, like, absolutely stunning visuals that does it in a non-traditional way. Like, you see these are kind of like 2D, hand-drawn, kind of like pixel graphics that are really, really nice, and then Valheim is 3D, but it gives you that, like, real pixelated feel with amazing lighting effects and just a nice way to not do it in a sense that's like, you know, full-on AAA studio. Yeah, Gimme Onion. This game has a really, really nice style. All right, so we're going to go in the dungeon and just see what kind of trouble we can get into. All right, so I'm just going to search for traps, and I'll switch to my crossbow. It's already loaded and ready to go. So, indeed, here comes a bad guy. Now, he's got a reach weapon, so I'm going to have to actually switch over, and then I'm going to have to take a turn getting hit, because he could just stand there and evoke forever, basically. And this guy's doing a good job of hitting us. He's at 39. Yeah, he's pretty much dead. Okay. I will switch. I have a bolt already loaded up, so might as well just give this guy a blast. Now, he's going to be able to reach 2, unfortunately. I'm going to actually step over here. Okay, so he did hit us with that. That stinks. Okay. We got a nice crit. We're going to have to stop after this and heal. We went down to 68. It's a great question, Delta. So Delta's kind of asking about classes and equipment and stuff. Here's how to explain that. I'm going to show you my skill screen, basically. So you get abilities, and at the beginning of the game, Delta, you pick a background, which unlocks these skill trees that you can train. Like, so for example, I picked the knight background, so I had swords and shields unlocked among some other skills, right? So I could train these tier when I get ability points when I level up. But then I'll show you another one, like axes. I don't have any training in axes, it's locked. But you can find these grimoires in the game that will allow you to learn these ability trees at different tier levels, so you can then train into them. Or you can find certain people who know the skill that you can pay. And what's cool about it, Delta, is that basically with enough books and money, you can make any character that you want. Like, I could get magic, sorcery with this character if I wanted to, as well as ranged weapons and stuff. So you can, like, learn everything. You just can't effectively use all of it because, you know, you need to manage, like, you don't want to wear armor that's too heavy and stuff like that, but you can do a lot of cool stuff. Yeah, so it's like, you know, they advertise almost infinite build, and that might be true, but, oh, is that true? Give me onion? That's awesome. I did pick it up at the right time then. I love that when I start playing a game and then they're just about to, like, unfurl a huge new content update. That's really exciting. So hopefully I'll be able to get to enough so I can see more of it. Yeah, give me onion. This game is great. Oh, okay. So I open up this room. There's this dude over here, and he's out of range, so I have to step in. I'm just going to wait, and now he's in range. And we're going to reload, and we're going to blast this dude, and we keep missing, and that's a shame. We're going to reload. He's here. Let's see. I'm just going to wait. Push 5, and then wait for this dude. We're going to seize the initiative. We're going to chomp this guy. We're going to blast him, and then I'll just... Oh, he smartly moved to the other tile. That's very clever. Alex, good evening. I have 5 bosses I have to kill before I can do the new contact. Oh, that's great. That means that I was worried about that, Alex. I was worried, like, no, you need to start a new game for the new content. No, that's great. So I have plenty of stuff to catch up on. I probably won't make it, but I'll try. IBK, good evening. So good to see you. Yeah, it's a really fun game. And as IBK is saying, yes, I'm playing on permadeath, IBK, with this character, but you can play Stoneshard just in, like, RPG mode, where you can save the game when you rest, and it's not permadeath, but I am playing it like a roguelike, so it's permadeath. Oh, they had some food. Take it. Oh, there's a bad guy down there. We all saw you. Don't even try to pretend like we didn't see you, dude. This guy's coming. Oh, I wasn't loaded. That's embarrassing. Boy, I'm missing a lot tonight. Give him a chop. He's losing blood. He's dead. Hey, gimme onion. It sure is, my friend. Yeah, you're right on it. It's the pomegranate from Hades. You know, one time I bought Hades, like, the day it came out or right after, and I was playing it on stream, and I just kept picking the pomegranate, and so it kind of became like a little, you know, joke for the channel, like the palm of power, and people got really into it, and it was a lot of fun. There's some stuff on the Discord that people have created about it, so I made an icon for it to kind of get into that vibe. Now we have a potato, which I can cook, and so I cook my potato, and I can eat it. I got a baked potato. Eat that up. Bam. And we got the old satiety buff. I burped. All right, anything else in here for us? There's a war side. There's a barrel down here. And what you got? Onion, take it. All right, break this box. Anything in there? No. All right, look for traps. No traps. Let's switch up. Let's reload. And let's roll. I don't think that this scales in any way like these, because the contract level goes down based on my own strength. So I don't think it's scaling. I think they're just getting some good hits on me. But it's just proof that I still need to be stronger. There we go. It is so nice, though, when I can actually hit. I'm going to switch. Seize the initiative. Bash this dude. Knock him back. Oh, he wants to run away. And he died from bleeding. All right, then. Yeah, there are onions, my friend. I have 2 of them. This game screams, give me onion. Yeah, Stoneshard is like, you know, it's a turn-based tactical kind of roguelike in a fantasy open world setting, but it has like a very, very, I don't want to use the word intense, but it just has some survival mechanics baked in, like drinking, and eating. And then the injury mechanic is pretty involved as well. All right. So we didn't find anything. We just found a latrine, which is disgusting. All right. I'm looking for traps. No traps. Let's go. So I know there's somebody down here. I saw them. We're going to pick the lock, and we're going to shoot this guy. Welcome. We opened the door on you. Aw, man. I was really hoping for a hit right there. I'm going to reload. I'm going to switch, and I'm going to try to just push this guy back immediately. That did not work. All right, he's dead. That's a great question, Gimme Onion. Yes. So I'm going to do another member's choice in November. I'm thinking about doing it each month. And basically what happens is I just send out a YouTube message and a message to my patrons on Patreon that is a poll. And so it's like if you're a member or a patron, it'll just have like some choices to vote on. And whatever wins, I will start playing that game. Try it out. And Valheim won the last poll. There were some good choices on the poll, too. It was like Death Stranding, Valheim, Kenshi, Solasta, stuff like that. That is correct, Gimme Onion. But I always take recommendations and put them on my nearly endless list of awesome things to play. It's an amazing situation to be in where, like, I basically have enough games to play forever and enough recommendations to last several lifetimes. So I remember when I was a kid and I would go to the video game rental shop and, like, it would be slim pickings. You'd be like, oh, man, you know, and you'd have to take some real flyers because there just weren't good games out. And now it's a completely different ball game. All right. So here's a bookcase, and I was trying to tell people about the grimoires earlier, and this is a place where you can potentially get a grimoire. Nick Man, good evening. So good to see you. Yes, I do. I used to subscribe to this magazine, Nick Man. I'm sure they probably had it in Canada too. It was called PC Gamer. It's still a magazine. I don't know if they have a physical magazine, but this was back in the day, in the 90s. And, like, they would send you the magazine, but it would come wrapped in a plastic bag with a demo disc. And it was, like, the main reason their reviews were really good. You did, Alex? Sweet. And it was like, so I liked the PC Gamer reviews a lot, but the demo disc, like, blew my mind. I could try out all these games. It was so good. Yes, I still have Game Informer. I still get that occasionally because I'll get suckered into buying the GameStop membership, which, you know, I actually haven't really bought that many physical games recently, but if I do. And I had Nintendo Power as well. I still have some Nintendo Powers. Hey, Gimme Onion, if that's the case, my friend, then just suggest it, and then I'll put it on the list. If it's, like, not a game you feel that is going to win, it's definitely a game that I might just, like, take a look at, you know, and play once or twice or something, unless it takes off and people love it. Or I just love it, and then I'll just make a bunch of videos on it that nobody will want to actually see. Which happens. So fire away. You can suggest it. Yeah, Stanley Parable is on deck, Nick Man, because you've been pulling for it. But I've got to finish Darkest Dungeon. I know. Feasibly complete is a good idea. I play so many games that either have no end or they are hundreds of hours. And that's just really difficult to do. Uh-oh, 2 guys. Alright, I'm going to have to run. I'm not too worried, but I don't want to get killed by the archer. Yeah, Delta, that's a great question. I have beaten Fallout 1 and Fallout 2. I beat them like years ago, over 10 years ago. I mean, like back when they were discs, maybe CD-ROM. No, they were CD-ROM. And then I beat Fallout New Vegas, and I beat Fallout 3 and 4. I didn't play 76 too much. Oh, cool. It's called Card Hunter, Gimme Onion. All right, great. Is it a mobile game or is it a Steam game? Or is it like a console? Because for me, like, some of the 76 was okay. I tried it on a free weekend. But for me, it was like, I just like Fallout as a single-player RPG experience. Hey, Stalin. Oh, you're right about that. You know what? I've had that happen before, and it's hilarious when the archer hits his buddy. I love that. No, don't do that. Switch up. And, oh, no, he's going to be really smart about it. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to just run, then. I need to get into a position where the archer... Oh, I didn't mean to pick that up. Oh, God. All right. Here we go. He hit his buddy. There we go. Oh, no, I haven't. That scene's hilarious, though, Nick Man. Delta, that's a great question. As far as you know, you're always solo. I don't think you can get companions yet, and I don't know if that's in the works. It's free to play on Steam. Cool, Gimme Onion. All right, let's move over here. And then let me just kind of wait for this guy. And then we're going to punch him. Yep, he killed his buddy. Stalin, you were dead on about that. It's hilarious. All right, we're going to switch up. I have to move. That is something. I don't want to be picking that up. Oh, I bet I would, Nick Man. That's one, too. Like, I've been playing some No Man's Sky off camera, basically, and, man, it's the changes that because they just changed No Man's Sky for the Switch release, and it just keeps getting, in my opinion, better. I know a lot of people have, like, mixed opinions about some of the changes, but for a casual person like me who doesn't have that much time, it makes the whole experience just even better. Oh, man, it's hilarious, Delta. I know. Friendly fire is just so brutal. That happened to me last night in Tales of Majile. I killed somebody with friendly fire, and, ouch. Hey, Gimme, and thanks so much for stopping in on your break, my friend. Have a great one. I'll see you on the Valheim videos. Thanks for the recommendation. Always looking for stuff. So who's tried, speaking of recommendations, and free to play on Steam, who's tried Marvel Snap? I played it again today. I still can't make up my mind about that game. Like, it seems like it's incredibly simplistic, but I don't know if more strategy is going to emerge or not. Let's see. I'll take it all. I mean, I'm sure that's the case, is just to make a more casual game. Ooh, oh no, Disenchantment. Disenchantment's terrible. Alright, we'll take it. No traps in here. There's some leaks. Alright, fine. Man, I've been really blanking on these bookshelves. We haven't really been getting too many stat books or anything. Just a lot of broken dreams. That's okay. It happens. Let's see. I do, by the way, love this game. And they keep getting more UI friendliness, like the mouse over to determine whether or not you've searched something with the different icon is great. I love that. All right. My rested buff is getting ready to wear off. I really don't know why I'm picking up these leaf-shaped arrows. That's a wrong choice. Yeah, Stalin, they're so good. Like, you can maybe sell them. They give you experience. I have nothing to cook. Man, that's bleak. That's a great question, Gimme Onion. It's what I do is I try to release, like if I'm playing a game actively and then taking advice, I try to give at least 1 or 2 days in between release so I can read all the comments and then put them into practice for the next video release. So I definitely stagger it. I usually do it the day of the release or the day before. Oh, thank you. That's where you can sell them. What was confusing me, Stalin, was the guy in the second town said he was like a book dealer and he could sell you books, but he wouldn't buy any of them from me. So that's what he meant. He meant in the third town you can sell them. Thank you. So what I got to do is save them up. I see. Hey. Wraith, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. Nathan 2K, what is up? Good to see you. All right. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, I like click to move, but then I don't want to accidentally pick things up, so I have to be really careful. All right. Man, I'm using these, Okay, I want the bodkin bolts, yeah. I'm just going to try to get all bodkin bolts if I can. They're so much better. Ooh, a silver cup. Now that is valuable. That's great. You just get so much better money when you do these missions. And you go into exploring them than just on the open world, at least so far in my experience. The loot is just so much better. All right, let's go over here. Bash that. And we're getting food and herbs for days. All right, let me switch this and let's pick this. Anybody in? Ooh, it's a book room. Nice, Nathan. That is awesome, Wraith. Love it, my friend. I know. Isn't it a cozy game? It's like... The thing that tricks me about Stoneshard every time is it's brutally difficult. You can die in a heartbeat just like a standard roguelike, and it can crush your soul, and yet somehow the graphics and everything, it is nice and cozy. I'm going to step back. So I love doing this to this guy where he readies his mighty swing, and then if you use... keeping distance to step away, he loses his attack and you get a free attack. It's just so bad for this guy. Love it. He's trying to bandage. What's his health at? Yeah, 23. He's dead pretty much no matter what happens, but yep. Bleeding out. Alright, let's look around. And he's got books. No. Yes. He's got the Maces Treaty. I think I already read this, but I'm going to do it again. Nope, I haven't. 50 experience. Great. Pick that up. And then unidentified potion. Interesting. All right. Pick up some bolts. We'll kind of reload our crossbow. Oh, God, that was a waste. I hate doing that. And we'll reload. I'm going to go over here. I need to break this with just my sword. There we go. Break it up with that sword. What's in the cupboard? 0. Old Mother Hubbard. Alright. Lockpicks. Lockpicks actually don't even sell very well. But I have my main lockpick only has 1 charge left, so I can just dump that if need be. Alright. Did we see level 2 up here?